Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have this position. It is white to play and win. White is winning this. So, and though it's white winning, white must be careful with these pawns, right? These are double pawns. White can't capture this and attack the other. Black would get a queen and that would be just game over, right? It's going to be just a draw, right? This is going to be a draw at best. So guys, this is not going to make you the winner if you just did this kind of move. So you have to think outside the box. You have to think properly to just win the game, and this pawn is really scary. So guys, as always, go ahead, pause the video and guess the move. Best of luck. Okay, welcome back. So like I said, these kinds of moves are not the solution, right? So we have this check, but this doesn't work as well. Black would just hide like this, and this is going to be a threat, and you can't stop with either of your rocks, right? So this is not obviously the solution. So the correct move is to play rook g8 to rook b8. So it's a check, and the king must move to the c file or to the a file. So if the king moves to the a file, it doesn't matter where the king moves. What we are going to do is capture this pawn, and black gets a queen. That's what black going to do. We capture the other pawn, and we are going to skewer the king and win the queen like this. So the king can't play to the a file, right? The king to a5 is the best scenario, but still black would just lose if black plays that move. So black must play to the c file. But if you had a chance to see that these two moves are just kinds of an idiot move, right? Because if you just play one of these moves, black would just give you a check, and notice black would just get like this to the first rank, right? So you really can't do anything about this. Black would just move away, and eventually black would just use the king as well. I mean, white would just use the king as well to win black, right? So by meaning, like, these two moves are just out of options, right? They are not good for black, and black can't do anything with this move. But the trickiest one is, what if the king moves to c3? That is the trickiest one, because now we can't go there, and when we give a check, black would just move to d2 and prevent us from moving to the first rank. So let me give you a quick explanation. What if the king moves back again to the b file? Well, we don't give a check with the other rook, right? With the same rook as we did before. That would be just a back and forth, right? And that is not going to make us the winner. Instead, what we are going to do is use the other rook. And because of the other rook, the rook on the c file, they form a kind of a ladder thing, and the king is forced to the a file. It doesn't matter where the king moves, we just move all the way to c1. So here black can't promote. This is going to be just checkmate. The black king has only one square to move to. We move, and this is just easy win, right? even we can just capture this and we can help with our king to win, right? That's going to be very easy for us. So by this, for this reason, the king can't move back. So that is what I need to mention in this position. So the king moves to the d file and goes further instead. So we give another check, and the king can't go back because of the same reason, right? We just move here and we give a check, and the king, if the king plays here, we give another check, and we can go here like this. I am showing you a variations, and we are winning this, right? So if the king moves here, we can move here and capture this pawn, right? The king is too slow to catch up this, and we're going to finish black, and black can promote to a queen, but who cares, right? We have another rook here to capture the pawns. So that is the idea. So the king actually can't go back this direction. The king has to play like this. Sorry, this is the best move. Actually, the king has to play here. For those of you wondering, the king can't play here because of the rook, right? The rook will go here, and that would be just game over. We can end up with two rooks even. And the king can't play here actually. Why? Because we simply can play rook to h8. So what does this do? Well, black now can't promote right away because this is a skewer, and we are going to win the queen, and so does this pawn. And if the king in this position, after we play rook to h8, if the king moves like this, it doesn't matter where the king moves, we give a check and win the pawn. So for this reason, the king can't play this move or can't play backward this direction. For this reason, the best response for black is to play directly horizontally to e2. So again, we give another check. So now in this position, the king, as I told you so many times, can't go back for the same reason, right? So the king moves this direction, same reason. The king plays to f2. So what do we do in this position? Well, if you say rook to f8, you are right, but there is a cooler move to make the game even more interesting, and that move is rook to e1. What a fascinating move, sacrificing the rook, and black has obviously to take this, otherwise we simply capture all of black's pawns. So after black captures, we play rook to h8, and in this position, no matter what black plays, black can play here a queen. We just skewer and win the queen and this pawns, and black now can in this position, after we play rook to h8, black now can play the same move as I showed you, but again black can't catch these pawns, and we simply capture these pawns and win the game. So this is actually the solution of the puzzle. So this is the first position of the puzzle, and I'm going to recap you guys. So first we are going to play rook to b8, check, and this puts in check and black in two choices to move to either to the c file or a file. So I showed you the king can't play to the a file because it's not going to make him last long, right? So easy win for us. So that for that reason, the king can't play to this, but it is even worse, right? And this is going to be just checkmate. So for that reason, the king has to play to the c3 square. So now when the c3 square is better because the king would just play to d2 and prevent the rook from going to the first rank, which is the promotion of the pawn. So that is the whole point. So now the king will just play here, and we give a check. We continue with our journey, and now the king can't go back because this is going to be easy win for us, right? So for that reason, now here in this position, after we give a check, the king can play here as well, but it doesn't matter, right? We can actually lose a rook here in this position, but it doesn't matter. We can just catch these pawns and capture the pawns. So that is the idea, and the king has to move to these directions, and we give a check, same reason. And now we can just play here and here, and this is winning. So this is the solution of the puzzle. If you found all of these details, congratulations. Make sure to subscribe the channel to see similar chess puzzle videos like this. I will see you in the next video. Bye.